Well, hello everyone. It's Donna. How are you doing? So, I'm actually recording this first, and I may put another clip in front of this. So, if I didn't, that's why I said hello. How are you doing? Not sure if I'll be able to edit that out if not. So, anyway, what I'm doing here today is I am drafting a skirt for my beautiful Amaya Raine. Sorry, if doll nudity gets you, then this is not a video for you. But she's a plastic doll, and well, she's a doll. So, what I did, we all know, are the ones that like Amaya Raine. She's kind of like a really tall American Girl doll with a figure. She got her badonkadonk booty going on, which is cool because a lot of ladies kind of have a badonkadonk, myself included. Anyway, but the American Girl doll patterns don't really fit her. They're too big in the waist. They're not long enough. Yada yada yada. So I took a basic skirt pattern, and I'm not gonna say which one it is, but I took a basic skirt pattern, and this was like for the Velcro closure and stuff. And this is the front. I don't know how much a lot of people know about pattern drafting, but this right here, the symbol, at least on older patterns, usually meant that that was to be placed on a fold. So I measured Amaya's waist, and it is 8.5 inches, where the American Girl doll is 11. So we have to come in at 2.5 inches to make a skirt that's going to fit her. And it, unless you really know a lot about drafting a pattern and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to start from scratch. But since I knew that these girls were basically the size of an American Girl doll, I figured I might be able to make a pattern. And what I did was I figured out, okay, if it's 2.5, that means the front's got to come off like 1.25, and the back has to come off 1.25 inches to make that 2.5. So I just took the pattern and I figured, well, this is what I'm going to do. So initially, this old line here, this was, there was a dotted line, kind of, you can see it down here. And this was kind of like a fold under and fold under for your last, or your Velcro or hook and loop tape, whatever you're going to use. But this was a 1/2 inch, and I figured I was going to take it in 1/2 inch here. And this, while the hip really truly doesn't need it too terribly much, I knew I could lose this 1/2 inch and be done. I might not lose quite 1/2 inch or something. I don't know the final draft of this, but I'm just showing you what I did. So, and I figured to get the full amount that this had to come over 5/8 of an inch. So I measured over 5/8 of an inch, and I made a mark. And I don't have my doll size French curves. I do not know where I put them, so I could not make a decent curve line here. But I just kind of curved this in kind of to the natural hip. I tried to hold it up and gauge it best as that I could to get it to lay where her hip was. And then I move this back here, since they're both about the same on the top. Sorry about wiggling the camera. I kind of took this part and I marked it over here so that I could end my curve at about the exact same spot. So I did that, and I actually left these darts in their original positions. Is it good? I don't know. I figure after I get it fitted, I might be able to play with the darts and adjust them to where I think they really needed to fit and sit on the doll. And another thing, when I take American Girl doll patterns for this doll, they are shorter because this doll is, 6 inches taller. So the skirts would be really, really short, which kind of looks like the normal rainbow high doll patterns sized up on this doll. They're really short. And I'm just, I don't know. I like my skirts a little bit longer. Anyway, so after, oh, and the reason I'm saying that is I added to each piece before I cut this out 2 inches here. I think that's what it was. Yep, 2 inches. I just got it and measured it 2 inches, or this. If I get it right here on this line, you'll see that it ends up with the one. This has got a uh, half inch built in or something like that. Anyway, so this is my basic pattern, and I didn't want to cut this out in case. Okay, sorry about knocking my phone over. Hopefully, I don't know exactly where I was. I was talking about, I think I didn't want to, you have to excuse my fingers. I've been working out in the garden and stuff. They look terrible. I have my broccoli and some cabbage seeds trying to sprout right now and stuff, and I've been trying to get some beds ready. But anyway, I didn't want to mess this pattern up as in case I needed to make some changes to it, and I wanted to be able to do that. So what I did was I traced it off. It's about as perfect as you're going to see it there. That one, and then this one, to make my pattern pieces here. So y'all have to excuse this fabric here because it's very wrinkled. I just have y'all just know I got some fabric. Y'all collect dolls. I used to collect fabric. Anyway, so I cut out my skirt, and I actually kind of sewed it together. And because this was American Girl and stuff, it has a 1/4 inch seam, and I have not pressed this yet. I mean, you can tell I didn't even press this fabric when I went to cut it out. So, sue me. Anyway, I am going to put this on her. Give me a second, and I'll show you how it fits. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I've got this kind of fitted on her, and it's pretty cool. I had to go get my dog outside, and he was barking. And when I went outside, there was a B2 flying over really low. It was really, really cool. I tried to go get my actual camera, but by the time I got out there, he was gone. Anyway, I live close to Air Force Base, and wow, I just like seeing military hardware flying around. Just me, married to the military, right? Anyway, so this is the dress, or the skirt, I should say, fitted on her. As you can see up here, these sides just says a rough drop. It's really not that bad. Now, if I were going to put the darts in, I would probably move these front darts over just a hair. But honestly, with the way this fits right here, I'm not sure if I would put a dart in there or not. Now, let me turn around. Hold on a second. Okay, I've got her turned around here. Now, I've just got this. I've got some Wonder Clip type clips clipping this to the back. And as you see, there would be about a 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more back here. But then again, I've got these darts that I need to put in. And sorry, this is my cut hair girl, and I didn't put her hair up or anything. But the darts for the back, I think, are very, very close to being in the right position. I might move it over just a tinch. Not sure on that. And with the way this is, you could sew this up. You could, put a zipper in if you wanted to. I haven't got a waistband on this yet. You could do a waistband. You could make a waist interfacing right there and have it turned down and not really have a waistband or anything there at all. But this is a good starting point for you to be able to draft different types of skirt patterns for this doll. You can make them longer, you can make them shorter, things like that. But I just wanted to show you my experience thus far in trying to create some custom patterns for this doll. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, I don't know, throw me a strawberry down there. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, I'm back again. So I've gone ahead and I have finished up this skirt really quick. Well, I say finish it. I need to determine how I'm actually going to close the back of it. But you'll see that in just a couple of minutes. But this is the way that it actually fits. And for the waistband, I just took a strip of scrap that was there, cut it. I think I cut it like 12 inches long or something, just so I'd have room to play. I serged one end of it. I sewed one up, the unserged end, to the top of the skirt. I flipped it over to the size that I want it. And then I, from the top, sewed it down. So I had actually put it on before, and I had the waistband on backwards, so I had to rip it out. So if you see a little fray up there, I accidentally poked a hole in it, but there is the overall finished skirt. So you can draft one yourself. You can start off with one pattern, and now you have a basic skirt for your rainbow high doll that you can use to modify and create new patterns for yourself. I hope you found this entertaining and a little bit informational, and hope to see you back. Talk to you later.